The National Day of every country is a day worth celebrating. However, for the United States, this year's Independence Day was hit by a series of shooting incidents in many places, which wiped out the festival atmosphere. It has completely become a massacre day, which is covered with a layer of bloody troll. According to the police, on the morning of July 4th local time, a shooting incident happened at the scene of the celebrating parade in Highland Park, USA, which has killed at least 6 people and injured another 36 people. At least 2 policemen were injured in a shooting during the fireworks show in Philadelphia in the night of July 4th. The Declaration of Independence was passed in Philadelphia. However, 264 years later, the Independence Day with blood under the muzzle of the gun not only once again exposed the chronic illness of gun violence in the United States, but also highlighted the essential reason for the failure of governance of the United States government. How can the right of life for U.S. citizens emphasized in the Declaration of Independence be guaranteed then? In fact, so many tragedies on Independence Day this year have a lot to do with the rise in gun turnover rate caused by social instability due to the COVID-19 in the United States in the past 2 years, and the huge number of unemployed people in some parts of the United States. Since 2021, a total of 667 shooting cases have occurred in New York alone, with a total of 885 victims, and the crime rate has increased by about 40% compared with the same period in 2020. The frequent vicious incidents made the American police unable to cope. It can be seen that the domestic environment of the United States has been out of control to a certain extent. The current situation of chaos in the United States also has certain relation with the deep-seated racial chaos. In a way, Independence Day is only a holiday for white Americans. Many black scholars have expressed their idea that the Independence Day is the only existing racial holiday in the United States, an example of white priority. Nowadays, the social security situation in the United States is collapsing layer by layer, and there are countless underlying contradictions that cannot be handled under the shiny surface. The U.S. government still does not pay attention to this, nor does it implement any substantive measures to maintain stability. Instead, it relies on resolving the crisis by transferring contradictions. This method of treating the symptoms rather than the root causes will ultimately harm the people. The American people have become the victims of the failure of American system and governance.